When you think about what your customers all had in common, they were obviously sitting there in financial, they had all of this money in unused committed spend. Did that change the way your sales team kind of thought about their discovery at all?
So you've mentioned two of my most favorite words in this overall topic, committed spend. Yes, committed spend has completely changed the way we can market our products. So just to explain committed spend, well, I'm going to attempt to explain committed spend here. Sienna, please correct me if I'm wrong. But committed spend is when an organization spends a lot of money with an organization such as Microsoft. They will have to buy a certain level of licenses, which gives them, say, access to, and let's just take a figure out of the air here, 75 different things they can use with that license. Now, they might only utilize 60 of those things, which leaves a balance of 15 things they can spend the money on. So they have committed to spend 75 things, but they've got a deficit there. So with a committed spend, they can utilize that money to purchase additional services. And this is where the marketplace works so well for the likes of Idenprotect. So we can go to a large organization who spent a large amount of money with, and I'm gonna pick on Microsoft because Idenprotect Go, our identity-driven secure browser, was specifically written to sit in the Microsoft Intune suite of applications. So we've got an organization who spent a lot of money with Microsoft. Now we're coming along with our identity-driven secure browser. It fills in some gaps that are missing with Edge. However, organizations have already spent the money. They don't have any budget this year. Well, here's the benefit. We don't need any more budget. You've already spent the money. You have got the
My,
committed spend
oh,
here. And he's back. Hi, Alex.
I am so sorry. My internet decided to go out, and I am on my phone's hotspot. Speaking of cellular, but I am back.
Nope, no
Brilliant.
worries. We've moved on. We're talking committed spend. So
Yeah.
go
Sweet.
ahead,
So,
Andy.
I'm trying to describe committed spend in an interesting way. So I'll just so basically on the committed spend, yeah, it's completely changed how we would sell to an organization. We no longer have to start off the question now. Have you got budget for this? Or have you budgeted this? Have you got room in your budget for this budget this year? No. The chances are there, the chances are that the budget has already been spent. So what we can do is come along already on these licenses and say, well, you've already spent this. You can utilize you can utilize that spend on something that will be worthwhile to your organization. So you've spent all this money. Now utilize what you haven't spent and spend it on something that could actually help you. And that's where we see the committed spend. It's really opened up a huge amount of doors. And one of the things I love doing is talking about committed spend, especially in front of a customer, because you can tell the moment they get it. You can see it in their faces. I've seen this multiple times. You start talking about the MAP program. Again, I'm picking on Microsoft here because our applications work so well within the Microsoft suite. But you speak about a MAP program and you explain to a potential customer how they can use their committed spend and their consumption credits in order to pay for our solution. And it's like, wow, really? So I can get your product for free? Well, it's not for free. You've already spent the money. You're just making the most out of the money that you spent with that vendor. So you're being as efficient as possible with the budget you've already spent. So yes, in theory, you are getting it for free, but you're getting it because you've already spent that money. And all of a sudden, that just opens up a whole lot of doors. It removes a tremendous amount of red tape because they no longer have to do due diligence on us, where that's already been done as being part of the marketplace. And they don't need to worry about finding a budget because the budget's already there. They've already spent it. Now they just need to choose what to spend that remaining budget on. And hopefully it's a product from Idenprotect.
Exactly. We like to describe it as a gift card. You already purchased your gift card, and if it is, it's going to expire at the end of the year. It's use or you lose it. You might as well make the best of that by looking at the solutions available on the marketplace if you're not going to use all of that commit on your actual cloud spend.